Welcome back to Open Line. Good number of calls tonight. So thanks to everybody calling in, talking about guns, the new gun permit law that goes into effect January of 2020 of next year. Let's just go right back to the phones. Let's go to David. Hello, David.
Hi.
Go right ahead.
Okay, I'm going to explain once again the brutal truth about firearm transfers. It is the FBI NCIC database that execute approvals and denials. And the FBI forces the states to handle the denials. And the denials occur because the Bar Association, the State Rifle Association, the National Rifle Association refuse to tell the FBI the outcome of criminal cases. If they have to tell convictions and plea bargains for free, they cannot murder your loved ones or your future by using the FBI background check as murder incorporated. And when you have a firearm transfer denial without an arrest, without a conviction, that is the end of the FBI murdering your future. They got me for 24 years FBI lies and slander to the day, plus 10 years of the Patriot List because the Metro Pig Life at year 23 and 1/2 and 26 days was sure that I'd go back into the courthouse and slaughter when I found out what the truth was. The FBI refused to participate, so they got the Secret Service to take their place. So much.
All right, so what you're talking about is the background checks and the approval. That's what you're talking about here?
Correct.
Okay. All right, David, thank you.
All of them.
Okay.
All of them. The TBI, I have my documents to the day.
And you're saying, yeah, you were wrongly denied.
The Bar Association, the TBI, the criminal injustice system hate the fact that I have all my documents, my expungement order, my firearm transfer denials, and I even go the extra mile because nobody will report on this and nobody will investigate. I find people whose sons and daughters have committed suicide because they couldn't find a job and they couldn't find a reason. So I go to the bereaved and I ask them, was their child arrested as an adult? Look at this. This is the truth. Did your son or daughter get arrested and never enter the courthouse again? This has been going on for 90 years. They will fight tooth and nail anyone that wants to lower the crime rate. If you lower the crime rate, then eventually all the criminals will be in jail, and then it'll be a repeat of 1978, and they'll start firing good cops and prosecuting the corrupt ones.
All right. He's frustrated with the background check. Do you have any thoughts on that briefly?
He mentioned the firearms transfer,
right,
and how he was denied. So when you transfer a firearm, you tend to buy that firearm from a foreign place or like another state or something like that, and then you get it transferred locally. And once it got here locally, he's saying that he was denied due to something that happened in the past. And they, the federal government, they have long memories. So.
All right. Let's go to Terry. Hello, Terry.
Hey.
Go right ahead.
This is Terry, and just wondering whether or not my daughter just took the class, and it was an 8-hour class. And I was wondering, maybe if you made it to a 4-hour class, people like me that has the 4 hours to give and not the 8 hours to give, would that be better?
All right, is an 8-hour class too long? What do you think of that?
I don't think it's too long in reference to the information that is given. Just because someone doesn't have the time to do it doesn't mean it should be shortened. It's a serious responsibility, and the 8-hour minimum that has been occurring, in my opinion, isn't long enough. But the fact that it's in place and it was the standard, it was good enough. It was good enough.
And now it's been lowered.
And now it's been lowered extremely.
Yeah.
Extremely.
Let's get one more call in. Jeremiah. What's on your mind, Jeremiah?
Well, I've got after the show late, I was wanting to know how much it costs if you get your permit back and you start carrying right then. Thank you. I'll hang up.
All right. Do you understand that question?
The previous cost for the state fees was $100, and I believe they lowered it to $65, and that is, you know, your basic cost at this point.
It was $100 for an 8-hour course.
For an 8-hour course.
So now it's $65 for a 4-hour.
No. It was $100 for the state fees.
The state fee for the, you're right, okay,
right.
State fee for a permit.
The state fee for a permit.
And that would include, well, you would also pay separately for an 8-hour course.
Correct. You pay separate for 8 hours.
Now it's $65.
It's $65 for the state fees.
Right.
Right.
For this shorter
For the shorter version.
Okay. So there you go. All right, why don't we take a break? We will take a break. We will come back, wrap everything up, have a final word, your final thoughts on this bill. We'll take a break. Be back right after this.